Hello.
Hey, perfect
How
timing.
you, how you doing?
Very good.
Good. I'm just gonna clean this real quick. Here we go. That's better.
How's it going, Kyle?
Yeah, it's good. I had a fun weekend and just kind of recovering, catching up on sleep. So
So fun weekends is must be music involved.
yeah, yeah, it was for sure. Yeah, we did the album release show on Friday, and then flew to Vancouver and did the Folk Music Awards on Saturday, and then flew back to Calgary and did the Country Music Alberta Awards on Saturday.
So how was that, from going to, Alberta and, just doing that, and just getting there and, taking planes and stuff?
No, it was fun. It was totally fine. I mean, not a lot of sleep because we were up pretty late, tearing down on Friday. Um, had to leave at 8 a.m. the next day, on Saturday, and then 6 a.m. on Sunday. So I didn't sleep a lot, but it was all worth it. It was great. I won a few awards this weekend, so it was a lot of celebrating.
That's awesome. And it's like that Traveler's Lament, it's getting some radio airplay, I'm sure, throughout Canada at this moment.
Yeah, it's getting, lots of recognition. It's a pretty neat record, and I think that, people they're getting on board with it. That's for sure.
Promoting an album now, is it, getting harder to do because it's like so much competition. It seems that only the pop acts get on top, certainly on the radio plays and stuff like that. Even in the country scene, it's like it seems to be more pop, you know.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I think that yeah, the commercial acts, they definitely, take up all the space for commercial success. But there's many other ways of being successful. It just depends what you want. If you want commercial success, then you got to do commercial music, I think. But if you want, if you want to do what you want to do, and it's not that, then you just got to look at other ways of doing it and keeping going and being able to fund it and make enough money to live. So
Right. And it's like 2023, it's summer's coming, and I'm sure you're starting to get like bookings. And how's your summer looking from now? Because it's
yeah, it's
like getting a lot packed.
yeah, it's getting busier for sure because we just signed with Sakamoto Agency like a month ago, and so they're starting to fill out the schedule. There's some really cool things kind of sprinkled throughout, and we're just trying to fill in the gaps now.
How far you taking the tours and stuff? Do you go in the United States also?
No, I did Americana Fest in Nashville last year, but that was just a one-off, just kind of one show down there as part of Canada House through SEMA Group, and I don't plan to I don't plan to go to the US this year as of yet, but we're going to go to the UK this year for sure. That's kind of my focus. I want to get over to the UK and do some stuff. They really love Americana music over there, so I'm excited about that.
Is it getting more popular in a sense in the UK for the genre of music? Because it's like
Yeah,
they're known for like let's say pop and rock for a long time, and it's like always staying to the certain genres, let's say. But so now it's like kind of growing.
yeah, they're very into Americana and roots music. I mean, and country in general. Like there's some commercial country acts that are doing very well over there as well. They've really embraced country music, and there's a specific special love for my kind of music over there, I think. So I'm very excited to get there.
When writing an album, let's say like a Traveler's Lament, it's like time and dedication and writing the right songs. How much time do you like spend, with your head, just thinking of the words and stuff? Because sometimes like let's play a little riff here and get this going, but then when you want to get serious at it,
Yeah, I think I do it sporadically, throughout the day every day. So I would, maybe come up with a hook or a line or a guitar part or whatever it may be, just a little thing, and I'll just record that, and then if it's interesting enough to me and intriguing enough, I'll revisit it and I'll keep revisiting it, and then all of a sudden, I'll have a part of a song, and then turn it into a full song. I would say, depending on the situation. I also do it, sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night and I write the whole song in 20 minutes, and it just comes to you sometimes. I think, songwriting can go many different ways, and I explore all of them. But I think that as far as, conceptualizing the album and putting it all together, um, it took a long time. It took, I just felt it out. I just sat with the songs and I just waited and waited until I kind of felt a collective theme, and then started to decide on a name for the record. So it's I don't know. I don't have any one way that I do things. I just kind of do them, artistically and randomly and colorfully, and just land where I land.
And it's like that, Kyle, when you do, get prepared to release the album, you need a good title. You need the album artwork. It's like, do you take this on yourself to do everything?
We take on finding the artists. My manager, Jeff, and I, we take on, choosing the right artist for the project is very important, I think. And someone who has a, similar vision and the right vibe and who understands you is very important. Roberta Landreth did the artwork on this record, A Traveler's Lament, and she's amazing, and she nailed it. And her first cut, like the first thing she sent us was like, "Oh my God, that's it! It's amazing." So it's just like players in the studio. Like I choose players that I don't have to kind of instruct or tell what to do. I just choose people that I like what they do naturally, and so that makes my job a lot easier.
Yeah, and then freedom, like character freedom, is building up, and
Yeah,
you get flavor.
yeah, and expression. Yeah.
And then when it's mixed and all prepared, how long do you wait until the final product is actually launched to the fans?
Well, we try and have, there's like a window of time. I don't know that much about this. My manager would know more, but there's like a window of time that they all need to put stuff into the system, and it takes so long, and et cetera, et cetera. And so, I think it's like eight, 8 weeks. They have to have masters in hand, artwork done, everything finished, and then they put it through all the systems, and then it comes out. So you're working way ahead. We're usually, a year or two out with our plans in
Yeah.
advance.
So it's like that when this is going on, you have new ideas for new songs, I'm sure, because it never ends.
Yeah, for sure. I'm already thinking about the next record, and when I was finishing this one, I was like, oh man, I'm done. I'm tired. And then, as soon as it was out, I was like, you know what I like to do for record 3?
Yeah. Because it's like the songs and for you are already old songs, you know,
Yeah,
in a way. I mean, it's people
yeah,
don't like to hear it like that, but it is what it is. And
yeah, for sure. I've had them for a long time.
and it's like now you have to perform them, you know,
Yeah,
forever.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, make sure you like what you're writing.
Absolutely. So it's like that, how is the music scene in Alberta?
Oh, it's really great for country music. Specifically, it's probably the best in Canada, I would say.
Okay.
From what I've seen. I mean, it's strong in Ontario and BC as well, but Alberta is kind of the hub of the country for this style of music. From what I've seen and what I know, it's a big group, tons of talent, great songwriters here, good studios, and good camaraderie. It's unlike anywhere else in that way, just in the support, and you know everyone kind of wants each other to do well, and we we let each other know that. And the award shows are so fun because we all know each other, and we all, it's just a love fest. It's awesome.
That's awesome. It's like if people support one another, what can you ask for more? Because it's like if someone
Yeah,
makes the love's gonna share, That's great.
yeah. It creates a scene and a vibe. It's cool.
Yeah. So it's like that. A Traveler's Lemon, is on Apple Music and all that stuff. And have you released a regular format CD as well?
Yeah, I've got CDs, so actual, discs that you can put in your truck if it's old enough to have a CD player.
Yeah,
And I have vinyl as well, so I have LPs.
that's cool because there's people that don't even think of it like now because they just release it on Apple Music, YouTube, and it's a whole different world now for releasing music.
Yeah, for sure. I find that folks still love to buy a CD at a show. Whether they're going to listen to it or not. It's a cool memory piece and a cool token for them to have.
Yeah, like memorabilia.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, it's like that. I see you have a few dates, coming up, or one in August 25th in BC. So you're going back to BC.
Yeah, so I'm from northern BC, Fort St. John, and this festival is up there. We're also going back up on July 7th. We're playing at in Grand Prairie, which is a few hours from my hometown. But yeah, I love going back up there. It's home, right? So it's good.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, nothing wrong with that then.
Yeah, no, it's great.
Excellent stuff. Well, Kyle, you have a great week and love your album and hopefully it gets tons of airplay and Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, East Coast, because it's like that's where we're from.
Yeah, exactly. No, I really appreciate the time and yeah, take care.
All right, you have a good one.
Yeah, you too. See ya.
Bye.